Good morning. Welcome to the Hugh of Borg Resistance is Not Futile podcast. This is just a quick one from the bunker. It's around 7:30 in the morning, and I've been, reflecting, of course, on that train wreck that we endured last night. I did watch the whole thing to my eternal damnation. Yeah, that was a train wreck. But at least it didn't make anything much worse. I did a short video like this on that last night before I went to bed. Now, today this is just a thought that came to me. I've been paying attention to the Iranian media game that they have been conducting, and oh wow, like when propaganda is advertising. You've got a product, you've got a message, and you're trying to sell it. And so how you get that done is there's a lot of psychology and things go into it. I think Terry O'Reilly on Under the Influence, he covers this stuff really, really well on CBC and on his own channel. But with respect to the Iranian propaganda that we've seen coming out in these Lego videos, this is absolutely brilliant. My thoughts on that are this. The Iranian messaging is very sophisticated and powerful for the same reason U.S. messaging is not. Iran's is based in honesty and truth, but from the perspective of the global South that has had a Western boot on their neck for 300-odd years. Exploitation, colonialism, empires, manipulation of societies to benefit the West, resource theft, all couched in terms like civilization and patronizing morality, the white man's burden, if you will. First Nations, Métis, Inuit, indigenous people globally, Palestine, Africa, the Arab world, both Sunni and Shia, and the Far East all have similar experiences Iran can tap into. Iran is channeling this. It's building a narrative that makes sense to people who have been oppressed, the global South, and offers an alternative. What does the West, like the United States, for example, offer, though, in their propaganda? Look at the way the American messaging goes from the Trump White House and MAGA-land about what this war is about. It's not the same. It is based on vapid lies, narcissistic self-aggrandizement, and arrogant vapid superiority based on simplistic lies, ignorance, and appeals to emotion. You can go two ways with getting a message into somebody, into their mind, and getting it to resonate. One way is through using their ability to understand the logic and to give them a reasonable, meaningful argument of why your opinions or why your argument is valid. The other way to do it is to bypass the thinking part of the brain and go straight to emotion. Emotion tends to short-circuit critical thinking. Look at American culture. Look at some Canadian culture as well, especially in our American-owned media. You'll see the similar thing there. But so I would recommend that if you get a chance today, have a look online. I mean, okay, great. Yeah, I guess I'm sharing propaganda. Oh no. Okay. Consider how the Iranian videos present to First Nations people in, say, the Dakotas or the Gunagaya in upstate New York and Ontario, or the Anishinaabe up north, or in Nigeria, where they've had their entire economy controlled and dominated by American petroleum companies. Or, of course, then again, we get into the Banana Republic scenario in Central America and Los Gringos. Yeah, it's very interesting, but from a military perspective or I guess a political perspective, geopolitical perspective, it's incredibly powerful messaging, and it's working absolutely perfectly at a variety of levels. So just a thought from the Borg bunker before I get my coffee and get sitting down here and try to figure out how badly the world is breaking again today. But anyways, you guys have yourselves a great Thursday, and we'll talk to you soon. You've Borg out.